Hi class, I have been asked to answer a few questions from my GCU class today. So, starting off, the first question is, what disposition do you possess will make you a successful teacher? I feel like my ability to understand and communicate with the student is going to make me a successful teacher. Because I have been there, and I know, and I've felt misunderstood. I have felt like no one's going to help me. No one's going to understand me at one time or another. So I feel like my ability to understand the students is going to make our relationship as a student-teacher a whole lot better. All right. So the next question is going to be, what disposition do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? I feel like maturity is a big part of me because I laugh at everything. I laugh at everything when I say that. I feel like I'm very mature, but other people would say other things. So I feel like my maturity is one of the big things I do need to work on as, going into the classroom as a first-year teacher. Next question. What attributes should a professional educator have and how should they behave? Well, I believe a professional educator should be respectful, responsible, accountable, discreet. I use discreet because I feel like a teacher should never tell anybody's business. Nobody's business. If you're talking about a student, you keep the student's information to yourself. I'm sure teachers talked about me when I was in school, and I hated that feeling. So as a teacher myself, I would like to just keep it all to myself. I would, I'll, of course, share with the parents, but anybody that didn't need to know, I wouldn't tell. Next question. What standards guide their thinking and actions? I feel like I said before, your accountability, your responsibility are two major things that guide your actions. If you're accountable, you're always there. You're always there to act. You're always there. You're always going to be there. You're never going to miss a day. Your responsibility. I've never missed a day at my current job. I've called in maybe twice in the 6 years I've been there. So I would say that's pretty good for a kid. That's barely 21. Next question. How might teachers' dispositions positively or negatively influence psychological and moral development of adolescents? That's a good question. So, I feel like my disposition will positively impact, my students. Because I'm going to give them a lifeline, someone they can talk to without feeling judged. Someone they can talk to without having to worry about saying something to somebody else. What they say to me, I'm going to keep accountable to myself. I'm not going to tell another teacher because it's not my business to tell. I'll keep it to myself and I'll help them any way I can. One of the decisions I do feel like is going to negatively impact my ability to teach is me laughing about my maturity. I will laugh at anything, and I think students will find that as a weakness. And I know I definitely need to work on that. And my maturity is definitely going to be one of my strong weaknesses that I have to work on and will and try to improve in my ongoing career as a teacher. Next question. How will you uphold the expectations of professional, including codes of ethics, professional standards of practice, and relevant laws and policies? I will try to follow the laws to the T, to a T. I will try to be the most professional as I possibly can. I will try to, be responsible, respectable, on time. I'll always be punctual. I always try to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to say a good teacher. I will always try to give my 110%. If it means helping a student out in any way I can, that's where I'll be. I will always help a student. I will never leave a student unturned. Even if I can't help them, I will ask if it's okay if I ask another teacher who may be able to help them, or a counselor, or maybe even a principal, someone who can find the answers for them. Next question. How will you promote healthy moral development with students in your future classrooms? I will, as soon as the first day starts, I will set rules. I will have a set of rules, set of standards. Like you can't make fun of students. My classroom is a safe place, a safe classroom. I want you to feel safe, but also feel the ability to criticize. I feel like constructive criticism is a very big deal in today's society. Without constructive criticism, I probably wouldn't be where I was today. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.